In this vignette, the pediatrician does a nice job of addressing a parent's concerns about the safety of a new vaccine.
I took a look at Zoe's immunization record before we came in the room, and it looks like she's due to start the HPV vaccines today.
I'm a little bit concerned about the thought of getting her an HPV shot today. I've done some research myself, and I've seen that people have been passing away from getting the shot, that people maybe aren't able to have children down the road. It's such a new immunization, maybe we should really wait on this.
We've had lots of people with questions about the vaccine. As with any vaccine, it's actually not as new as people think. It was approved 10 years ago, and anytime a vaccine comes to market in the United States, there's lots of studies and research that have been done for years before the vaccine even becomes available to the public. So it's been around for far more than 10 years. There's lots of studies that have been done, not by the company that makes the vaccine, but by other groups. And what they've shown is that there are no side effects with this vaccine any more so than with any vaccine, except for the one proven side effect is that we are reducing the risks of cervical cancer. And that's really what we're aiming for with the vaccine, is to try and reduce the risk of cancer in these children as they get to be adults.
Many parents and patients worry that giving 3 shots at once at the age 11 visit is too much for the child to handle. And if they perceive from the provider that HPV is not as important as the Tdap or the meningitis shots, they may decline it. Sometimes, even if a family is willing to receive the HPV vaccine, it is a logistical challenge to ensure that they return for completion of all 3 shots over 6 months. Families will benefit from reassurance that even though the HPV vaccine is newer than other vaccines, it was approved 10 years ago and went through an extensive safety checking process by the FDA before its approval. Many large studies, performed not by the vaccine manufacturer, but rather by independent third-party organizations, have demonstrated no association with serious side effects. Subsequently, over 80 million doses have been used in the United States with no new safety concerns identified. The vaccine does not contain mercury or thimerosal preservatives and does not contain any live viral components. Some patients may experience lightheadedness or syncope after vaccination, but providers can routinely observe patients for 15 minutes after any vaccination to monitor for these symptoms.